He is the video guy. I learn stuff from him every time I watch one of his presentations. Darren from BombBomb. Everybody.
Thanks, Steve. All right, here we go.
Should be good.
Thanks, man. Thanks. You know, so I'm Darren Dawson. I'm one of the founders of BombBomb. My other founders back there in the corner is Connor McCluskey. We started BombBomb in 2006, and we're just down the street from you guys. So we started BombBomb in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We live there. I live in Palmer Lake, just about 30 minutes south of here. So we're your neighbors, and we love coming up here to Denver. It's nice to be home. We get to travel with these guys a bit. So I was in San Diego Monday, Tuesday, and we're in Denver today. That's an easy one for me. I got to wake up in my own bed. That's kind of cool for me. You know, I want to start off asking you guys a question. I'm struggling. I run a tech company, like I'm pretty tech savvy, but I don't know what this means. People keep texting me and they email me with these things, and I'm like, what does that mean? Seriously, like, can someone help me out? This first one, is that I'm sad? Right, I get it. I'm a frowny face, and you know what I mean? Like, you get these things, right? And then there's these things. I don't know what these things are either. Can you help me out? Like emoticons? So they're supposed to like give emotion? Like, okay, so then you're telling me like this is the same? This is the same? Is it? I'm setting you up a little bit, right? So we do this, right? I tell people that work with me, don't send me those emoticons, can't handle it, the thumbs up and stuff, and it's fine, it's cool, I get it. But what I want to talk about today is, really, you guys, nothing can replace you, right? Nothing can replace us, the human face. It's about relationships, about using video in some ways to build relationships, but you're in a relationship business, and sometimes this stuff, it just doesn't cut it. No matter how many exclamation points you put at the end of a sentence, no matter how many smiley faces and little shapes we make, it just doesn't compare to people and human beings. So the other thing we get into a lot is, I know you guys probably go to a lot of tech conferences too, and you hear, you gotta be doing video, you're not doing video, you need to be doing video. But do you really want to do it? I mean, some people get shy about being in video, right? So I want to clear the air. First of all, you don't look like this guy. Ladies included, you all think you'll look like him, and you don't want to be in video. Video's not for me, and we get too caught up in, you know, what we look like, right? You don't look like this. Look, the key with video and anything, right, in sports or whatever you might do, is that practice builds confidence, and when you're confident, you become successful in what you're trying to do. Would you agree? Right? So we just gotta kind of get over these self-limiting ideas like, I can't do video, my hair doesn't look right, I'm not good enough for this, I don't have a green screen. Like, just I want to encourage you, as we think through some of these ideas, to just start to do video, right? And so what's the big deal is the other thing we get. Why do I need to do video? What's the big deal? I mean, I'm doing just fine by myself. The big deal is you need a differentiator. Times are changing. Look, if you're using a lead generation company, you're getting lots of leads in your inbox. But now, more than ever, that same lead is being given to many other people, right? So how are you going to stand out? How are you going to be different? So more than ever, you need a differentiator. And let's face it, you're better in person, aren't you? Are you better in person? If you get an email and it doesn't have a phone number, and Steve talks about this a lot, and how do you respond to them? You can't call them, but let's be honest, you'd be better on the phone than in a text email, right? Do you think so? But would you be better in person or on the phone? You always want to be in person, but sometimes you can't be in person when you need to be. But you're better in person. So the other thing that we get when we're talking about videos, how do I make these things? What should I use? I need this big camera. No. To start, you need what's probably in your pocket, and maybe a little help from a couple of these gadgets. So this first one's just a little tripod, really easy. It's a gorilla stand is what it's called. And it's got a little holder for your phone, and it can attach to anything. They're really great. So they're made for cameras, but this one has an attachment for your phone. And so you can use that. I use that on my desk, and I record videos using that all day long. And the other one I have in my car. So I'm on the go, just like you are, and you guys are driving around, showing properties and doing that stuff. You can use that, and it's sitting right on your dashboard or attached to your windshield, and you can make videos while sitting in your car. It might sound a little crazy. I'll show you some ways that you can do that, okay? And then it's like, what do I do with it once I get the thing made. Okay, what do I do with video? I want to show you guys how you can email them, you can text them, you can post them in social media, and embed them. So first of all, in the email, video. Now this used to be kind of hard to do, to attach videos, but now it's kind of easy to do that. And through things like YouTube or BombBomb, we kind of specialize in video email. We started video email back in 2006. It's an easy way to communicate. It's you in the inbox. It's the messenger in the message, right? They don't want us to text it. So you can text a link to a video. You actually text the entire video out of your phone. But text is a great way to communicate and get a really quick response from people. And then we can post it to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. And of course, we can push it onto YouTube, right? We're all doing that. And then finally, embed it. Put it on your website. Put it in a blog. If you're not a great writer, like me, I'm not a great writer. I'm bad at spelling. My mom was an elementary school teacher for 40 years, and I can't spell. How'd that happen? But you can do video in a blog, right? It can be you. So think about doing some of those things. If you're thinking about doing blogging or anything like that, a video is an easy way to do blogs. Okay, and finally, so how do I apply this to my business, right? How do I make this practical for what I'm trying to do every day? So I'm going to show you just some easy ways to use video in your lead conversion, when you promote listings, and then for getting more referrals and communicating with your past clients. Sound good? Okay, this is Laura Anderson, and I'm just going to let Laura speak for herself. Laura's got an email with no phone number. She's got to reply back to the lead.
Hi Catrice, my name is Laura Anderson and I'm with Keller Williams Premier Realty here in Vadnais Heights, Minnesota. You recently registered on one of the Keller Williams websites and I was given your name and email address. So my husband Mark and I work together and we are here to help you with your home search and maybe home purchase plans. Would love to chat with you about that and see what you've got going or what you're thinking about.
Where's Laura from? Think you could discern that? That was a text email? Right? So this was an email that she responded with. But if she had their phone number, she could not only email it, but she could text that introduction too. So if you get their phone number, text it. You'll get a response. Quicker with text sometimes you would do in any other way. But don't you see how video can communicate in a way that maybe a text and other mediums can't? You never know Laura's from Minnesota. You just can't put a Minnesota accent in a text email. So we have a great star in the room today. Jeff Rubenstein is in the back of the room today. He's from Fort Collins, Colorado. I love telling this story. So Jeff was away at a conference and he was coming home, and on his way home he got a referral from another agent in Houston, Texas. You know, when you get home, I travel a lot, kids are on you. They're just not going to leave you. But instead of being, I'm going to do this later, I can't possibly have my kids in this video, Jeff just shot the video, and this is what happened. In Jeff's backyard.
Hi, Christy. My name is Jeff Rubenstein, CEO of the Rubenstein Group and Keller Williams Realty in Fort Collins, Colorado. I just got home from work, but I wanted to send you a quick email. Our strategic business partner, Kamika Hampton, in the Houston area, informed us that you're going to be moving to the Fort Collins area.
Pretty cool, and it doesn't hurt that you have one of the cutest daughters on the planet, but you know, here's the deal. He sends the video, and the recipient of this email, and this was an email, was a woman, and she was the wife of an NFL football player. They had 6 children, right? Jeff's a family man. I like Jeff, right? I got 6 kids. I built rapport with Jeff because I met Jeff. I might get other people that are calling me, but I've already met Jeff. I know he's more like us. They were looking to buy a pretty nice property in Fort Collins, second home. So pretty cool deal, right? Out-of-town buyer. We get those in Denver, right? We get out-of-town sellers all the time. So what's a better way to communicate with them when we can't see them? You know, I want to put a face with a name, right? I want you to introduce myself. Pretty cool. You like that one? Okay, so I'm huge on, I like automation and all. I think it gets carried away sometimes. It just never seems personal. Steve showed you a couple of those responses that are just kind of canned. Well, this is a response that's in the can, but tell me what you think.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I am the team coordinator for nestinginnashville.com. I believe you stopped by our website yesterday, and I just wanted to follow up, say hello, put a face to the name, and let you know that we're here to answer any questions that you might have.
See that? She never said the name. Does that make sense? So it's kind of a response. Every lead that comes in gets this response. Now, this is one that you can email, of course, and you could also text it, kind of pre-done, to leads that you get in if you had their number to text it, right? Okay, I love this smile. This is the one I used in my emoticon versus a real person. This is Derica. She's great. She uses BombBomb in open houses. Right? So what she does is she asks them to, register, that the homeowners ask them to register for the open house. And she captures their information into a nice database, but then she follows up with everyone that came through the open house personally. And what you'll hear is she had a conversation with a woman who knew about some people selling their homes, and she was just following up on that.
Hey Kathy, how are you? This is Derica Morgan from the open house, and I just wanted to say how nice it was to meet you today, and it was wonderful speaking with you and learning a little bit about the neighborhood. And it is super heartbreaking to hear about how you lost out on a place here to be closer to your mom. But like I was saying, you never know, an opportunity will pop up, and it may be the right time for you to move. So again, it was so nice meeting you. I really, really, really appreciate you offering to pass my name around to all your mom's neighbors for anyone interested in selling. So it would be an honor to be referred by you, and I really appreciate it. So anyway, have a good day and do all that painting. Don't work too hard. Bye.
And you think about this, she's had a conversation with this woman, and so often that happens, right? And they promise us things, I'm going to tell my friends about you, it's going to be great. Maybe that never happens. What Derica's making sure happens is at the end of that video, she says, and thank you for offering to pass my name around to your friends. She's securing that. She's following up. She's trying to leave nothing to chance. Make sure that happens. It's harder to tell a person no than a text email follow-up, right? It's hard to say no to Derica when you had that great conversation. I said I would do this. Do you think she's going to get a better follow-up response from that? I think she will. Okay, so now we're going to sell some properties, right? We got listings in Denver, hopefully. I know it's a hot market. So how are you going to market my house? Do you ever get that question? How are you going to do this? How are you different? So are you going to stand out, or are you going to be the same? So how can you stand out when you're marketing properties with video? And these are great, and almost all of these, you can email them, you can text them, you can post them to social media, or you can embed them in your website. So this is a gentleman in Southern California, and he's selling a pretty big property, and he's going to invite agents to an open house, kind of like a broker's open.
Welcome to 19261 Wells Drive. I'm real excited to bring you behind these gates. Tomorrow we are open from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Agents, definitely come down. Let's take a look inside.
It's kind of the first one I showed you. He's using an iPhone actually on a little stand, but then he took that into iMovie and he chopped the home tour into it. But he sends this out via email. He'll text this to a couple people he knows in the neighborhood. Hey, I got an open house in the neighborhood, just want to let you know to come by. He gets great response with that, and he'll also, of course, post it to all his social media outlets and embed this on his website. So, when we're getting these home tours created, what are you doing with those? Are you doing anything with them besides putting them on your website? So we're spending money maybe on that stuff. How do we get people to see it better, right? So email, text, post, embed, right? So this one is a high-end virtual tour. She actually had it produced, created for a condo community that she's working, and the video really kind of went viral, and she got many more listings in the building because of it. So this is this one.
Annalise Quasisa, I'm with Remax Pros. I'm so excited to share with you my gorgeous loft-style condo I have for sale at Celsius 44 in West Petaluma.
Tour, right?
This spacious 2-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom home includes a chef's kitchen with granite slab counters, stainless steel Wolf appliances, and a modern floor plan.
But she's taking that asset that she's paid to have produced, she emails it, she texts it to key people, she posts it on social media and embeds it in her website. Make sense? You like it? Starting to make sense? Okay, and this is one I call it's the sweat equity, right? I'm going to do this one myself, and this video just kind of speaks for itself. It's a short and simple home tour.
Oh yeah, this can soon be yours.
Right?
And yes, this is Western exposure.
Kind kind of cool. We got some pretty awesome views in our state as well. Wouldn't you agree? We could do this. I mean, sometimes it's a just listed or it's not on the MLS yet. I wanted you to be the first to know. You got to let them know that this stuff's happening. They love it. It's really cool when they get the video. And this is easily something you could text to a buyer you know that this is the right fit for. You could definitely email it, definitely post it on social media, and definitely embed it in your website. Okay, now we're going to move through to referrals and repeat business. This is my scary slide. I think it's scary. I'm not a real estate pro. I mean, we just build software and we work with a lot of real estate folks. But guys, according to NAR, 48% of buyers pick an agent through referrals, and 41% of sellers use referrals. I think you guys all get that. But the scary part of this slide is this: 23% use agents they've dealt with in the past. Like 23%, it seems low to me. Like we should do better at that. And so why is that? And it's because we often just don't keep up with people we've worked with. Our database grows and we just don't have time, right? But the thing is, we keep all these names. We get it all the time. People say, I got 1,000 people in my database, I got 5,000, and you might. But here's the deal. Your database is only as good as your relationship to it. So what's your relationship score? How would you score yourself against your relationships in your database? Are you keeping up with them? Are they going to remember you? Are you going to be above the 23%? I hope so. So I want to show you a couple of ways to use video to do that. And so this is Miguel Nunez. He's in San Diego, but think Denver when you watch this video, okay?
Hi there, this is Miguel Nunez here in another edition of Things to Do in San Diego. Today we are here at the Adams Street Fair. Look at that, Pajero.
It's pretty cool. I was in San Diego a couple days ago. That really was a big deal. They got it. But what do we have? We got the Great American Beer Festival. We got all kinds of stuff going on that you could tell people about. Like if you're working with buyers and they're moving in from out of town, they don't know what's going on. They just don't. I mean, they might try and figure it out, but using a medium like video to tell people what's happening is a great way to stay in front of past customers and keep you top of mind with them. And of course, you can email this, text it, post it, and embed it. I love this one. This is an easy one. Just play the video on.
Hey, Brian, Valerie. Hey, it's Tim, your realtor. I hope you guys are doing well. I just tried to reach you guys via voicemail and figured I would leave you a quick video email. How cool is that? Just wanted to say hello. I missed you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I wish you guys a happy new year. And what have you guys been up to? How's Heartsea? How's the home? And I just wanted to call and catch up.
So he got voicemail. He called to catch up with him. Good job, Tim. And he got a voicemail. Well, he didn't stop there. He went and recorded a video and left a video message, right? Pretty cool. I love it. He says, hey, it's Tim, your realtor. I'm your guy. It's great. We need to do that more. How many of those could you do a day? Could you do one a day? Could you do 2 of those just with your phone and maybe just text it to him? You could do this. It's easy and it's really effective. Do you think Tim's in the 23% or do you think it's higher for him? It's higher. This is Buddy Blake. Good guy. He's in Wilmington Beach, North Carolina, and he's going to show you what surf camp looks like.
Hey everybody, this is Buddy reporting from Wrightsville Beach today. Happy Monday to you. It is gorgeous out here, and you might ask, why am I standing on the beach? Our daughter has surf camp this week, and if you want to see what surf camp looks like, you can see in the background, they're up there doing their schooling part. This is day 1, all their safety stuff. But anyway, just want to let you know things are very, very busy, continue to be busy in the real estate market here and everywhere, especially coastal areas.
Buddy does really well with past customers. He's got a name of Buddy to begin with. I mean, that's pretty much just killing it right there. But he's able to say, he's on the beach, he just pulls out his phone. It's kind of like the video selfie is what I call it. He's just walking around, and then it's personal. Then it's just a quick update about what the market's doing. We can do this. We can step out our backyard. You can go out to a beautiful, reservoir, whatever you want to do, and give the update about what's going on. But then tie it in what's going on in your life. Right? It's great. Okay, this is my favorite one. I got the car seat in the back. This is using the mounted dash cam, right? It's an iPhone video, and he does this every week, and it's his market update, but I just think it's way better. And you can see this is one of those things where video, it's the passion and enthusiasm that makes me remember you.
Good Thursday morning. Hope everybody's having an awesome start to their Thursday, and welcome to this week's Deals of the Week. You got right below you 5 awesome deals, and you know, like I've said many times, if they meet our criteria, they're incredible deals that will go very fast. Now, on to something a little bit different. I want to talk about the market in general. The Birmingham market right now is tightening.
So he's just doing it when he has time to do it, right? He's in his car, he's waiting on something, and he's just getting it done. He's not stopping to think, oh, I got the car stand, where am I, what do I look like? It's just point and go, right? So I want to encourage you around some of the stuff that you can do this too, and these folks are having a breakthrough in their business because they're using video in it, okay? So this is where I beg and plead with you. Start to think about using video. Here's a list of things right here, and if you do nothing else, choose one of these things to try and implement, okay? Just try it. So the first one, send to all past customers once a month the Denver housing update. Remember Miguel, he's got a sandwich in his hand. Try that, just the update on the housing, or what the one you just saw Collier did with the guy in his car. It's just the update. Just update your past customers on the market. We have a crazy market in Denver. I mean, there's a lot of things going on here. I want to be kept up to speed. If I'm a homeowner, if I used to work for you, I want to hear from you about that stuff. Could you send personal videos to 5 past customers a month? Hey, how's it going? Remember Tim? It's Tim, your realtor. How you doing? Could you do that 5 times a month with video? When a lead becomes non-responsive, could you try and use video to make them come responsive? Anybody get a non-responsive lead ever? Just kind of go dark on you. You're sending them IDX, you're sending them stuff, and they just go dark. Does that happen? I know it does. So try to send a video when that happens and see if that gets them to become responsive. You have nothing to lose, right? When they're non-responsive, trying to get them off the fence is a great way to use video. Use video to introduce yourself to out-of-town buyers, like Jeff did. He didn't know them, but he was able to put a face with a name and get the deal above anybody else because he just introduced himself. It doesn't have to be complex. You don't need a green screen. Just try it. And then the last one, if you get their voicemail, send a video. Whether that's a lead follow-up, or like in Tim's case, you just follow up with a past customer, when you get a voicemail, try and send them a video. It's the same thing. It's engagement, right? Did you like that? So it's my challenge to you. It's the BombBomb challenge, okay? I want you guys to try to send 10 videos in the next 7 days. And I can almost guarantee you that if you do it, it'll change your business. So I want you to try it. Is anybody going to try it? Does anybody want to be the bomb? Do you want to be the bomb?